Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Larsa Pippen shares update on friendship with RHOM castmate Lisa Hochstein. Larsa Pippen and Lisa Hochstein were once super tight, but fans saw a rift in their friendship during season 7 of The Real Housewives of Miami. Now that the season has wrapped filming, Pippen revealed how she and Hochstein are doing. "When we left the reunion, I felt like we were in a better place," she shared with Page 6 on September 24th. She continued, "But then when I was looking on social media and my friends would send me clips of things that Lisa was liking or commenting, it just was kind of hurtful because I'm like, I feel like we got to a better place. And it's like, just let it go." Just let it go. During season 7, Pippen was irked that Hochstein wouldn't unfollow her ex, Marcus Jordan, on social media. At the same time, Hochstein felt that her RHOM co-star was being bossy, so she pushed back. Pippen also grew increasingly annoyed at Hochstein's tardiness to group events, which she expressed to Page 6. "I just feel like sometimes when you're in a place of chaos, you just kind of take that everywhere you go. Really, the season wasn't just about me," she said. The mom of 4 added, "She was missing flights and showing up late to dinners, and it's not just me. I was just kind of the person that was the recipient of it. But there was clearly a lot more going on in her life." Pippen opened up about her fractured friendship with Hochstein in an interview with TV Insider on September 18th. "We wanted to move forward. It's hard to fight with someone you really care about. It's not a good feeling. I think when it's a good friendship, that makes it really hard," she shared. The reality star said that she felt hurt over Hochstein's social media antics and added, "We'll see where my relationship ends up. I do want to make peace with her. I want to move forward. It's not like I want to be stuck in that bad place, but she needs to want the same thing." As for confronting Hochstein about her boyfriend, Jody Glidden, texting her, Pippen said she was grateful that the other RHOM cast members were on her side. "I think they understood that and were there for me. They checked in on me. They were very supportive," she said. Pippen also teased a huge reveal at the season 7 reunion. "The bombshell dropped at the reunion was so crazy. It really explains a lot of the tension throughout the season. Now I'm like, this makes so much sense. How did I not know this?" she told TV Insider. Bravo dropped the trailer for part 1 of the RHOM season 7 reunion, and it looks like things heated up. "You can't start a storm and expect it not to rain," Gertie Abrera says to a cast member. In another scene, Pippen tells someone, "What are you going to do? Just bully her." Adriana de Mora accuses a housewife of being a spy, but the big reveal seems to be coming from Julia Lemigova. She says, "Andy, what you don't know, but Adriana does," before the scene fades. Part 1 of The Real Housewives of Miami season 7 reunion airs on October 2nd at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Bravo. When it comes to The Real Housewives of Miami, few friendships have been as closely scrutinized, dissected, and debated as that of Larsa Pippen and Lisa Hochstein. Their relationship has endured the highs and lows of reality TV dramatics, public divorces, new romances, and the never-ending swirl of Miami's social scene. But now, in a surprising turn, Larsa Pippen has decided to pull back the curtain and share an update on where things stand with her longtime friend and fellow RHOM castmate. And if fans thought they already knew the story, they may want to buckle up, because Larsa's latest comments prove that Miami friendships are as complicated, layered, and glittery as the women who live them. The origins of a glamorous bond. Larsa and Lisa's friendship didn't start under the glare of Bravo's cameras, though it certainly grew stronger when they both signed on for RHOM. Long before audiences were streaming episodes on Peacock, the two women were already circling in similar social worlds. Both married at the time, Larsa to NBA legend Scottie Pippen and Lisa to renowned plastic surgeon Dr. Lenny Hochstein, they shared more than just expensive taste in couture and oceanfront views. They understood the pressures of being married to powerful men, the realities of raising children while maintaining socialite lifestyles, and the spotlight that followed them whether they wanted it or not. By the time cameras rolled, they were already friendly. But reality TV has a way of testing even the strongest bonds. Seasons of strain. Over the years, the friendship between Larsa and Lisa has been tested repeatedly. When RHOM returned after its years-long hiatus, fans quickly noticed subtle cracks in their once solid foundation. For Lisa, life at home was spiraling. Her marriage to Lenny began publicly unraveling, leaving her devastated and forced to navigate the breakdown of her family while the cameras captured every painful moment. For Larsa, who had already gone through a high-profile split of her own, there was both an opportunity to be a pillar of support and a risk of overstepping boundaries. There were whispers, both from fans and some castmates, that Larsa wasn't as supportive of Lisa as she could have been during her darkest days. Others argued that Larsa's blunt honesty and no-nonsense approach were exactly what Lisa needed. Whatever the case, the perception of their friendship shifted season to season. Larsa's update: candid, surprising, and very Miami. In her recent sit-down interview, Larsa didn't shy away from addressing where she and Lisa stand today. "Lisa and I will always have history," Larsa admitted. "We've gone through so much on and off camera. It's not just about reality TV, it's about real life. She was there for me during times when I was figuring myself out after my marriage, and I've tried to be there for her while she's navigating everything with Lenny. But friendships evolve and sometimes they need space to breathe." According to Larsa, she and Lisa aren't at odds, but they're also not as inseparable as fans may remember from earlier seasons. She describes their bond as complicated but respectful, acknowledging that both women are in very different stages of their lives now. Lisa is still processing the fallout from her divorce, balancing single motherhood with new romantic chapters. Larsa, meanwhile, is enjoying her relationship with Marcus Jordan while simultaneously building her own business ventures and brand identity outside of RHOM. "It's not that we've had a falling out," Larsa clarified. "It's just that we're not attached at the hip anymore. And that's okay." Why fans care so much. The fascination with Larsa and Lisa's friendship isn't just about whether two glamorous Miami women are still on speaking terms. It's symbolic of something bigger: how friendships between women evolve under the weight of fame, personal crises, and reality TV editing. For many fans, Lisa represents vulnerability, the woman whose life was turned upside down and who bravely let cameras document her heartbreak. Larsa, on the other hand, represents resilience and reinvention, often facing criticism for her choices but refusing to let others define her. Their friendship has been a study in contrast: Lisa's openness versus Larsa's guarded composure, Lisa's heartbreak versus Larsa's bold new love story. When they come together, it feels like two very different worlds colliding. So when fans hear updates about their bond, they aren't just curious about gossip. They're searching for reassurance that the glam and the grit of Miami haven't completely torn these two apart. A friendship in flux. What makes Larsa's update especially interesting is how she acknowledges that friendships in adulthood rarely stay the same forever. "We've both changed," she said. "When you go through divorces, public scrutiny, raising kids, it shifts your priorities. It shifts who you spend time with. That doesn't mean there's bad blood. It just means we're giving each other grace to live our lives." She also noted that the RHOM cameras sometimes amplify small disagreements into full-blown storylines, making it harder for friendships to survive. You'll have a 5-minute disagreement, and suddenly it becomes a whole season-long narrative. That's the reality of reality TV. Still, Larsa insists there's no animosity between her and Lisa. If anything, she sees their current dynamic as a natural ebb and flow. Friendships aren't meant to stay stagnant. Sometimes they're daily calls and dinners every week. Sometimes they're sending a quick text just to say, "Hey, I'm thinking of you." Both are valid. Both matter. What this means for RHOM season ahead. Of course, fans are already speculating about how this update will play out in the upcoming season of RHOM. Will Larsa and Lisa's evolving friendship lead to new alliances within the cast? Could distance between them spark tensions with other housewives eager to exploit the shift? Given that Miami thrives on loyalty tests, confrontations at dinner parties, and the occasional yacht-bound shouting match, viewers can safely expect that Larsa and Lisa's friendship, or the absence of it, will be a storyline worth watching. Still, if Larsa's words are any indication, the days of explosive fallout between the two are behind them. Instead, what fans may see is a quieter, more nuanced story. Two women choosing to redefine their friendship on their own terms, rather than letting the cameras dictate the narrative. Closing thoughts. Miami sisterhood redefined. The end of the day, Larsa Pippen's update on her friendship with Lisa Hochstein reminds fans that behind every designer gown, diamond bracelet, and dramatic confessional, there are real women navigating real relationships. Friendships, like marriages, don't always follow a neat storyline. They bend, stretch, and sometimes break, but they can also rebuild in surprising ways. For Larsa and Lisa, the bond may not look exactly the same as it once did, but it's far from broken. Instead, it's evolving, maturing, and reflecting the women they are today. And if there's one thing we've learned from watching the women of RHOM, it's this: Miami friendships may weather storms, but they're always worth tuning in for.